are going to do a little analysis today and understand a little bit of some market mechanics, some trading, and how to find yourself successful, kind of what to look for. Because when you're learning in a course, nobody really tells you what to look for. So let me just for this trade that I made right here and explain what I looked for an entry and what my lines mean. Then we're going to look at another example of how to predict something. And then after that, we are going to see a live trade executed by me, and I'm kind of just going to walk you all through it. So what I'm looking at here is a simple structure of the market kind of going upwards and upwards here. So here's what I see. First thing I'm looking at here is a very long wick, meaning that orders were brought down to here and then rejected back up to here, though we were still lower than this candle, which evidently closed right here. So it closes at the same level. We actually see a fair value gap form right here, and a fair value gap is where the market moves in a certain way where it is not able to be filled, evidently. So the market filling these orders and then coming back through, I see down here that the market likes to stay around this level. So this is why I believe that there's a lot of orders here, which tends to pull the price back down. So what I was looking for in this was for it to recorrect and come back down to this level. It did that. But here's where our entry is. Our entry is going to be right here. And we're going to put it just a little below. And so the reason being for this is because we have this right here, these orders that are kind of holding at this level, probably from of course, the fair value gap. So it already broke out this way. So if it recorrects and comes back down, what are we doing here? Come on, what are we doing here? If it recorrects and comes back down and then fills these orders right here, it's destined to break back through, and we would target this line right here. Pretty simple stuff. We're not being filled, and back here you'll see that the last candle probably had a wick down to like here, like that, and so this was the lowest that the asks went. So this is all unfilled. Now keeps on rallying, and we go right here, hits the bottom of our fair value gap. That proves that the lowest that we are willing to go is at this fair value gap, which means that I would target this for a short, because there's going to be a lot of limit orders here, and that is caused by pretty much everyone. Every time they get into here, they get to this level, they buy. When they got to here, they bought. It went below, went to here, they bought. So when it bought back to this level, they bought here, and it didn't go any higher than here. Now we have a second fair value gap, which obviously this is the highest people were willing to sell at the time. And then we have this right here, which is the highest that people were willing to buy at the time. Or where the current, this is where people were willing to buy at right here. But people were currently buying at this level. So it goes through, it breaks these orders, peaks up here, goes right here, hits a doji, goes back down, and here's exactly what I'm thinking. In the event of a long, I'm waiting for this price to go back down here and break through a little bit, or hit the line and bounce up, and I'm going to target this right here. In the event of a short, I want this to, of course, either A, hit this, come down here, break through these levels, maybe a little rubbish, and then break through this level. I'd enter right here, fill these in, and go right to about here. Now, as you see, this is all unfilled. And that's the reason why I'm so confident that it will go down here. And then, even so, go down to here, because these orders aren't filled either. And you can see that they're not filled, and that's the whole point of this fair value gap. Look, even right here, all of this is unfilled. And we go down here, we see actually another fair value gap, and just so happen to notice that nobody sold off into this. Of course, I took profit on this order, and so let's go to the aftermath, which I screenshotted. So here you see, obviously this is before, here's our red line right here. So our red line, we hit our, here's where it was right here. It's just a different zoom. It gets to here, and see, if you would have went for a long here when it redirected, it actually ends up going all the way up there, and then filling all these orders and coming back down. I would have took profit probably up there. In this picture, essentially what we are looking for here is we need this entire area to be filled, right? Yeah, so here's exactly what I'm looking for here. So in order to go long, it has to reject off this line and bounce up, which is exactly what it did. Now, it comes back down, fills all of those orders, and comes down to here, straight to my red line. I'd have my short right here, and of course I target this line, where it actually ends up getting down to here. And if you notice something funny, that is where we actually drew that little tiny fair value gap, which is crazy. I'm going to do a little bit of a recap of this trade I made yesterday. And yeah, so to explain what I'm looking for, I am going to tell you. So you can see I have my fair value gap, which is essentially you're looking for 3 candles to find an imbalance in the market because the price moved too fast, and then the candle after doesn't correct, which leaves a whole lot of open orders to be filled, and you'll find that right here. next, what we want to look for is our, where the price is rejecting. So we see that in this fair value gap, the price of these two candles right here rejects off the price twice. Let me skip ahead a little bit just so we can kind of get to this order. But I already have my risk set, so I kind of just let it ride. Never do the take profit early. If you have a stop loss, you need to respect it. So let's just keep on waiting. Before it bounced off that price multiple times, like it's going to do right here. Orders filled. Keep on waiting, be patient, and then eventually, if you understand the basics of market mechanics, watch. It's gonna keep bouncing off this price because that's where people are putting their limits. See, every time it hits that price, bounces up, and then watch, it hits that line. Fills some orders on the top of the fair value gap, and evidently the price is going to break through and take profit.